Welcome back to the uSports Report, guys. It's the Players Club, where we tell you about some players, coaches, or staff who have stood out to us this week in the world of sports. Alongside Tyler Ortega, I'm Kimberly Temple, and my player this week, we've already talked about her a little bit, and she's impressed not only UNM, not only the state of New Mexico, but the entire nation, winning a national championship in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. Courtney from UNM, just wow. I couldn't run that often. I don't know how she does it, but she maintained her lead that entire race. You said it yourself, she was 17 seconds ahead of the girl behind her. And that doesn't seem like a lot of time to most people, but in these races, that's definitely something to remember. She was several feet apart from the entire pack of girls, and just outstanding athleticism and endurance in this young woman. Yeah, now, as we mentioned, she did finish 4th overall in the national cross-country meet, which the UNM women did win. So yeah. Courtney is no stranger to distance running. Now, she did set the new NCAA record in the 3,000-meter steeplechase, 9 minutes, 24 seconds, eclipsing the previous record by 1.1 seconds. That, 1.1 seconds, again, doesn't seem like a lot of time, but in these races, having that little teeny tiny difference between someone is record breaking. Yeah. She broke a record, won a national championship, and all under UNM's name for the school, for the country, for the state. Courtney, welcome to the Players Club. We are happy to have you. Incredible, and I honestly, I was gonna go with Courtney, but I'm gonna have to go with another youngster. Kyrie Irving, only 23 years old. Ugh. He plays point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He stepped up last night in Game 5 with his team's back against the wall. They were down 3-1. Golden State could have closed it out last night in Oakland. Kyrie came up big, 41 points on 17 of 24 shooting. He grabbed 3 boards, also had 6 dimes. Now, I mentioned the 17 of 24 shooting and 40 points. He, alongside with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, are the only players in NBA Finals history to score 40 while shooting better than 70%. So that's some good company to be in. Yeah, that is incredible company. That's definitely a very short list, 2 names, and he's only 23 years old. I don't know how any of these athletes do it. It's incredible. I really don't. It is just incredible. I mean, he's played in 2 straight NBA Finals. Yeah. Obviously they lost last year to Golden State. But that's why the Cavaliers wanted Kyrie Irving. They knew they needed another scoring option, and the fact that he's a point guard makes him that much more dangerous. Okay. His three-point shot is even more deadly than his passing, which is saying a lot because he is one of the best passers in the National Basketball Association. It is. So that's why he went to Duke. And that's why he was picked #1 overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers, despite only playing about 15 games his freshman year at Duke before suffering an injury. Okay. Yeah, Khalil and I actually talked about, prior to the NBA Finals, him being such an asset to the Cavaliers that if he, for any reason, wasn't able to perform on the level that we're used to, the Cavaliers would just completely fumble without him. And, I mean, they've got some other key players, but when somebody, when somebody is that impressive at that young of an age, coming off of a college career that's very short, it's just mind-blowing to see him succeed so much, and it's impressive. And I'm glad, because it makes athletes and athletics in general just so much more fun to watch. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hopefully we can see him wearing the red, white, and blue down there in Rio de Janeiro this summer for the USA. I think he would be the perfect candidate. Sure. That would be a great experience for Kyrie to get out there, be the point guard. I don't think Chris Paul is going to be going to the Olympics, who's been the United States point guard for the last few years. Yeah. Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, we know, has already dropped out. Steph Curry's not going to be there. That leaves the door wide open for Kyrie Irving to step up and make his mark on the world stage, Kimberly, in front of everybody. Yeah, and I think he's more than shown us that he's capable of it. So definitely, I'm interested to see how he does. Absolutely. Now, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for the Players Club. We'll be right back with more of the uSports Report.